back here at Hilton Coliseum. And there is Chris Ayers in his second season as Stanford's head coach. We talked to him a little bit about Stanford now, you know, with the demise of the Pac-12 being in the ACC, which is primarily an Eastern Seaboard Conference. And, you know, when they became a member here of the ACC, there was some negotiation. You know, how many times are these schools that are on the West Coast going to be flying to the East? And, you know, with some negotiation and meetings, they'll just have 2 trips. They'll be making 2 trips from San Francisco area to the East Coast, which he said they have done in the past anyway, simply because, you know, there's more teams in the East than there is in the West. And so now, so he thinks they're pretty well positioned and is not worrying about the traveling. So now here's the former, and there you see him, the former Iowa Hawkeye, Aiden Riggins, out of Janesville. MJ Gaitan is another Cyclone that could very well be the man at 174 pounds. You know, I think a lot of people are expecting that, but he's not in here tonight. Instead, it's the transfer from Iowa. He represented Iowa at 184 pounds at the Big Ten Championships, went 12-13 for the Hawks, 5 bonus point victories for the former Waverly Shell Rock 2-time state champion.
Nice single right there from Riggins.
Norman is ranked 18th in the country, 9-5 in his redshirt season last year. He had a win over the NCAA third-place finisher Shane Griffith of Michigan, and he beat Gaitan.
Yeah. And I don't know. There's rumor about maybe a weight switch up from Gaitan. Riggins wants to get right here and get in a near fall situation or a dangerous situation and get that 3 count from the ref. But he wants to hook that bottom leg. That's the key to this situation, is to get that elevated and hook that bottom leg. And he's working on it, so let's see if the ref lets him continue to work. Norman doing a good job.
Well, he's talked about, Riggins that is, how much more comfortable he is at 174 rather than 184 where he was wrestling last year. Just, you know, he doesn't have to eat as much. And he's really made a quick transition, a segue, if you will, to Ames and the Iowa State wrestling program. But look at this flurry.
Yeah. Yep, they're both looking to score points. Riggins back in on that left leg of Norman. And Norman, he was doing a really good job in that front headlock, running the corner, looks to throw it by, nothing there.
Norman's a former 2-time prep national champion at Blair Academy, one of the premier wrestling high schools in the country. And the other thing Norman's known for is he's got a motor.
And gets right back in on that leg. Great job from Riggins. He's finding the openings, hasn't capitalized yet on the opportunities. And again, right here, he's going to want to get his butt away and kind of separate from the hips, or just get that danger call.
Yeah.
And the way you do it, in my opinion, you hook that bottom leg, but he's trying to sneak his way out. Got to be careful, keep that left knee safe. Ref starts the count and then calls it off. Now he's got that back hip. That's huge right there. Looking
Still
for the,
got time.
Looking for the road through. Got to keep that knee safe. I always get like really scared in this situation because I never want to see a young person get hurt. But great job right there from Norman.
He had him in danger there. Oh, no count.
Nothing, but he's got that arm. He's going to want to, short time is left on the clock, but he's doing a great job. And
the clock runs out. Well, you're getting your money's worth tonight.
Yeah, these young men are scrapping.
So now it's going to be Riggins choosing down.
They call him the Diesel.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
So Riggins on the bottom.
See, I always like when someone cautions because it lets me know what their first action typically is going to be, right? So I like when the caution.
Riggins is one of the top recruits nationally, number 25 at Waverly Shell Rock. 2 state titles for the Go Hawks. 170 wins, only 4 losses in his prep career for Aiden Riggins. And he's out.
Huge escape right there.
Norman is really long. And it's tough to get in, but he hasn't had any trouble. Riggins, that is.
Norman doing a great job of evading the situation. Riggins doing, a great job getting to the openings. Just hasn't found the opportunity yet to finalize the attack. Right there, a half shot from Norman.
Yeah, you got to be careful with half shots.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a stalemate situation for sure.
Norman can attack. Well, number one, he's, how do I say this? He's wiry. He's lithe, but he's really wiry. And now he's closing in.
Switched
on
up
a takedown, and there it is.
So I think right there, I think Riggins' mistake is he went to the back leg. He didn't set that. He went to the back leg. Still openings right here.
Well, you can see the repertoire that Norman has and how he can attack from either side.
Well, the huge part was he looked for his counter offense. Counter offense is a beauty in the sport of wrestling. You know, some of the best combat athletes were counter offense, you know, or defensive boxers. You know, you can protect yourself. So it's a skill that needs to be taught for sure at a high level.
And so it comes to an end here after 2, 3-1. Riggins obviously very in this. But Norman presents a lot of problems with his physique and his really long legs.
Yes, and so like when you have a taller opponent, one of the things you want to do to capitalize is once you get to that leg, you got to get to your feet. You got to get to your feet right away.
Well, more shots by Riggins.
Still a takedown within shot, but he's going to have to go. He's going to have to fake one way and come back the other way. And he gets back in. He's looking for that S grip right there. You see the S grip, and he's locked it up. Norman still showing, like you said, that length, and he's doing a great job. But Riggins is gonna want to turn his right hip. Now he's just gonna waste. Yep. He's just gonna.
He's in competition. Riggins is against a 2-time prep national champion.
Yep, he's looking for that shot. Looking for that. Yep,
Look out now.
Great lateral movement right there from Norman.
There's the takedown.
Oh, this is trouble. Oh my gosh,
And
Lorenzo
here we go.
Norman.
He got the count. I couldn't see how many fingers he had out there.
2.
Okay, 2-point near fall. It could have been worse.
That was huge right there. You saw how he went left to right? No, he went right to left. He went right to left, came back, cradles right there. Great work right there from Norman. I think one of the things that I've just been seeing from Stanford tonight is they compete really well when maybe they feel tired. You know, like this early in the season, they've been competing really well when they, like, look tired or their body language maybe is like, oh, I'm a little tired, but they're still competing, and that's a kudos to Chris Ayers and his coaching staff.
Well, the long flight obviously didn't take much out of them. This Stanford team, with the riding time there, 10-1.